Hello there, Pisces. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your September reading 2023. If you are new to this channel, thank you for being here. If guided, go ahead and hit subscribe, and a warm welcome back to my regular subscribers. I know it's been a little bit quiet on this channel. I took some time off in August, so yes, there was no monthlies, and then I got sick, and there was, all this kind of other stuff. So anyway, I had some delays, but I'm back and we have here our September monthlies, but I do want to make an announcement and let you guys know before we get into the Pisces reading that the only way right now to book private readings with me, guys, is at harmoniafriends.com. Just want to make sure you guys are being safe there on the internet. I'll never reach out to you. My private readings are completely temporary closed right now, but the only way, if you do want to get access, I still do mini readings over at tier 2. That's at my website. You can become a member. It's a small monthly fee, but you get all kinds of exclusive content over there. And I'm primarily over at my website since I post new content Monday through Friday for daily all sign reads. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and check out Harmonia, harmoniafriends.com. But if not, let's go ahead and get started here, Pisces, on your reading. We're going to focus the board here onto the cards themselves for September's energy. A reminder that time is fluid. I'm reading for a lot of different people, so this is not a private reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit, okay? We're going to see what the overall energy for this month's readings on here for you, Pisces, here, using the Oracle deck here. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. What does Pisces need to know in this energy? Oh, look at you. Now, this is tightly wound up, though. We got Bloom. The number 5 may be a significant date number to you, but 5 is transformation. It's changes. There's a lot of pink in this card, so I feel like your heart space here. I always think of rose quartz here, and they're showing these little beads of flowers that look like hearts here. There's something that is going to be changing on the way that you invest, on the way that you have. It could be a structure here. This kind of reminds me of roots. It's rooted down really deeply here for you, Pisces. Interesting. This month is going to be about massive changes for you. Let's pull in some of the past energy. Now, when I pull in, it's more of a challenge of the past here, okay? What you're pulling into September's energy. It may not have been just August, okay? So these are things that you will be clearing or working on in September's energy. We're going to be using the double major arcana deck. This has the arcana cards and the court cards, and there's 2 of each in them. It's kind of a cool deck. But let's see what's here with the past. What's going on with the past? No reversals when we do the past. Well, Gemini energy, we have the Lover's card. We start right off here with choices. Right off here with partnerships. This is an important element in anything when it comes to being a human. Relationships, right? Compromise. We're using the Before Tarot deck, still on the challenges of the past. Closed heart, closed communication. But I do feel like you cut through something. You've made peace, but you also found out the truth. And I feel like the truth that came out gave you some clarity. I mean, a big chunk of clarity here. You had to cut through it, though, here. Look at this. The world. Union. Now, I see union because I'm seeing 2 individuals here, masculine and feminine energy coming together. Right? Receiving and taking actions. This could be the alignment of you as well. But the world is the last card in the major arcana, Pisces. It is a card here of completion. You've been through the judgment. It's now coming together. We're in this together for some of you. Some of you, your bonds have grown stronger. You have really worked hard when it comes to communicating with your partnerships, who's aligned to you. This is deeply rooted, some of you in family roots here, okay? Conquering old belief systems. So you were willing to not only seek the truth in relationships, but be authentic. And by being authentic, this is what allows you to feel like you got the world almost. You know, you can have very little of anything, but if you have a really strong partnership, you can still feel like you got the world. You're kind of naked here and exposed, right? Even if you have to start over again. Let's see what's going on here for what's ahead in September's energy. We're going to be using the Witch's Garden Tarot. The reversals are now up here for you, Pisces. What's ahead here in September? Five of Swords. Seven of Swords. More secrets coming out. Nine of Pentacles. You have a very strong partnership or bond with an individual. It does not have to be romantic, guys. But if it is romantic, this is someone here who is your do or die kind of individual. All right. You have a good relationship with them. All right. This relationship could even be siblings too. I feel like there is a situation of old fears coming up or an individual here, and it does feel like you're being lectured, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But another is watching. It's not true, I hear. This individual projects on you. See, you have someone by your side who's in here for the long run, but you have another individual here who you struggle with, and it could interfere this relationship or at least try to make you fear the relationship itself. I don't know. I feel like you got someone here who doesn't like two of you getting together or two of you bonding. There is someone here who's kind of getting in between the bond. Now, this is a lot of swords here, but when I see one reversed, they always ask me to subtract here, right? The point that this person has who is going to, and I want to say it's almost like shame on you or making you feel guilty. Someone's giving you a guilt trip, all right? Making you feel really small this month, okay? And I don't feel like it's a person here who has always had your side. You do have an individual here. Could be a family member, could be a loved one, could be a partner here. But this individual is watching you go through this with another. And how this person manipulates or uses that sword is pretty harshly. It's no secret. It's like, I'll talk about you in front of people and I'll treat you really poorly. They lie a lot and they flip the story around, and I want to say they gaslight you, okay? But the 7 minus 5 is the 2 of Swords, which, you know, the whole point of this person is they want to make you feel stuck in your head. But the 2 of Swords is a card here where you need to go within as well. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. But this has to do with someone not liking a long-term investment or a relationship that you're in long-term. Now, this could be, I don't know. There's just someone who's in the middle, who's trying to get in the middle here of something that you chose to work with another on. Let's see what it's about. Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords reversed. I told you, you're going to cutting some bullshit. This person is going to bring up a lot of your old fears. All right. Trying to disturb your rest, 4 swords. All right. You're being asked here to pause, but also not pause so long, because don't take your voice away is really what it's saying. Because this is a card here of saying it's not going to be a victory. Well, if you fall to your knees or let this person talk to you that way, well, it is going to be no victory for you. Empress reversed. This person wants you to be codependent on them, need them. I told you, this person makes you feel small. But the thing is, I mean, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, Pisces, or a very controlling mother, or someone here who just, I don't know. I don't feel like either they're not that great of a mom, or they're not that great of a boss, or they're not that great. There's something, the way that this person pretends to be something that they're not. It's like the secret's out. You're going to see so much true colors about this individual, but this person does not give an F of doing it in front of other individuals. And that's the part that is like, right? But you still have someone here who does support you, but there's something here about watching, like, I can't believe you're not doing anything, Pisces, because this individual you do talk to, you do open up. They're like, oh my God, they've never seen you feeling this defeated. Oh my gosh. You know that if you back down, or if you reserve yourself too much, you would actually be breaking your own heart. Some of you are choosing to do that. Others of you, you have the ability to get out of this. As painful as it is, it may be breaking ties with this person, or setting something where this person does not gain access to you the way that you used to, or let them bother you the way they used to. All right. But there's a part of you feels like you're going through a massive death, and you are. This is something where it feels very rooted to family ties. You definitely have someone who's pretty controlling, meddling in another relationship. But here's the kicker and the good part. You're not alone. You do have someone here who's solid here, but I do feel like this person is holding back because it confuses them that you are kneeling down, or you're playing small with this person. It's like they don't want to interfere. They don't want it's not about being saved here, but there's something here where you're closing your eyes to this person and the pain. Oh my goodness. Let's see what your gains and losses are. We're going to be using the vice versa deck here for Pisces. No reversals, because they're double-sided cards, and I talk about duality on these cards. So what you're gating is a burden and judgment. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Some of you are burdened by a family member or a friend who's meddling in a relationship because they don't like something, the way that you're doing something. Some of you are feeling burdened because of a poor boss. But whatever it is, it comes to the level where it's like, I am so burdened, because you know that there's a final decision here that needs to be made. But the ultimatum really, I mean, this is now, guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, we got 2 10s here now. No, yeah, actually, we got 2 5s, 2 10s. Jeez. This has to change. This is becoming a burden to even come home. You don't even want to carry this anymore. Or to this job. It's like it's every day. It's heavily on your back. Let's see what your losses are for this month. But you're not going to be able to carry that long. So You got to be kidding me. You got another 10 and two other additional cards come out. So I'm going to take them. Someone's watching you be hung up. Here's the thing. Some of you, this person is honestly going to give you an ultimatum of like, you pick and choose. Do you want to have me in your life, or do you want to have that person in your life? Or you pick and choose if it's this job thing, or you're like, this is such a burden, right? But you go home and everything. It's like, they're not going to change the hours or something like that. It's almost going to feel like you're forced out, Pisces. All right. But you're not alone. There is someone here that it's like at least you have each other. And that's that nakedness feeling here, right? If it's a job loss, or if it's somebody that you lose, or someone here who's set in their ways. I mean, some of you, it could be someone who passes and you'll never, meet eye to eye with. It could be something like that, a family member, or you felt the true colors of them and your partner can't really do anything about it. But there's something here about working together, who you collaborate with, that this person sees a completely different perception. But as much as they want to see you hung up, the hanging up is to gain their perception. But it almost feels like you're being hanged, like not in a good way, like around the neck, not the foot. I mean, this is someone who usually hangs themselves up here to gain the perception. But I feel like the loss here is collaboration. You can't, you're being pushed out. Yeah, pushed out by a family member, pushed out by a job, pushed out by something here. But the loss here is also your gain. So you need to understand too that this relationship, though it's not going to feel that great to end it or have this ending, you have such an amazing friend or lover or loved one who's there with you through thick and thin. You're not alone, 100%. All right, let's see what the final card here. This is a very long reading, apparently, that we went in here. Let's see what the advice is for you ahead. We're using now the Blessed Bee deck from Lucy Cavendish. Sometimes I pull the book, but we'll see. Very specific reading today, huh? Oh my gosh, a blessing to find the truth. A blessing to find the truth. Can we get any more cards about the secrets coming out, the lies coming out, being authentic? Holy moly. Let's see what the card has to say, because I'm sure there's going to be stuff in this book now that's going to resonate. Let's see what we have here, Pisces. A blessing of this time in on you so that the truth can finally be told. The truth is going to hurt. I feel like you're going to figure out the truth, hear the true colors of this individual. Okay. And thus pour down upon you its unique freedoms. May you be blessed with knowing the truth of your own soul, and let the transformative powers of truth bring to you the light, so that was once obscured now begins to shine, and what was uncertain now becomes defined. Let the blessing of truth be the liberty now, for with truth there is a growth of wings that lift you up, and beyond the current burdens that have kept you grounded, let the speaking of the truth bring you comfort. Let the open-hearted honesty of it cure confusion. See, you know the difference between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship. Because of this healthy relationship, you're really able to see this person's true colors too, which maybe in the past you never. I mean, this could be a family member who's unruly to you. But I do feel like that this change here is that you're not alone. And some things, even though you're being pushed out, is because that they're not meant to be there on that journey for you either. All right, guys, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like. Like I said, would love to see you over at Harmonia Friends, but if not, this is where we part ways. Thank you for those of you who kept on here. This is a really long reading today. But you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.